Hello and welcome back to the Music Theory Challenge, where every day we learn something new about music theory. And we're currently in Unit 2. We've had 2 lessons before this where we're learning which major scales have flat notes. And just like in the first unit, I gave you the order of sharps. Today I'm going to give you the order of flats. So the order of sharps was easier to remember because we had a phrase, right? Fat cows go down and eat bread. This was the order of sharps. But for the order of flats, I unfortunately do not have a fun phrase to remember. So I would love your help in the comments creating a phrase that we can use. So the order of flats is B, E, A, D, G, C, F. So it's not as exciting. It's just bead, GCF. That's how I remember it. But this is the order of flats. So we've had our first scale, right? With the flats, it was the F major scale. So just to review, go ahead and write it. And I always like to write the letters first. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. And I'm going to mark my first flat note. The next flat scale was the B flat major scale, so go ahead and write your letters B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and which notes need to be flat? B and E, so all B's and E's will be flat. So how do we figure out which is the next scale in the pattern every time? For the flat keys, it's always going to be the 4th scale step that tells you what's next. So when we were in the F scale, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th step. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our next scale would be the E flat major scale. So go ahead and write E to E, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And carry over your flats or use your key here or your order of flats. Make all B's, all E's, and all A's flat. So all B's, all E's, and all A's flat. So you can remember it 2 different ways as far as which scale is next. The note you flatted becomes the 1st note or the 4th scale step. Now, when we go to the circle of fifths, I'm going to erase this. Actually, let me hold it here for a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But remember, I also made a PDF where you can download everything. I've made all of these video lessons into pages that you can download. When we go to our circle of fifths, and we draw a circle of fifths, go ahead and draw it like a clock, like 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3, 9, and then 1, 2, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Our first scale was C, right? Going clockwise, it's C, then G, then D, A, so on and so forth. We could continue going clockwise and go by fifths, but a little hack, if you will, is that the flats actually go by fourths. So if you go back to your C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If you go to the 4th step, 1, 2, 3, 4, you have your F. And we just did our F major scale, right? It was F to F, but I'm just going to do the 4 scale steps of the F major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, B flat. B flat is next. And what is next on the B flat major scale? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's E flat. And you can continue this way until you fill your circle of fifths. And yes, there is overlap here. We will get into more deeper theory later. I want to just keep it light. So for today, what are the key takeaways? Number 1 is the order of flats. So, and help me come up with a fun phrase for that. So the order of flats is bead, GCF. Not the most exciting thing. And the second thing to take away is that if you want to work counterclockwise, you can write that counterclockwise, we go by fourths. So those are the main takeaways for today's class. Please let me know if you have questions, because I will be covering everything in the PDF or answering questions in the comments down below. Now you have everything you need to write out all of your major scales. So my recommendation to you is to continue working through all those flats, get all of those sharps so that you have every scale and you can plug that into your circle of fifths. Now, if you would like to double check your work, I have created the PDF that has all of that for you. And I made one page that only has all of the sharp keys, all of the flat keys, and a completed circle of fifths so that you can make sure that you're doing everything right. In the next class, we're going to learn how these major scales make chords. So if you play an ukulele, a guitar, a piano, or an instrument that makes chords, tomorrow you will learn how those chords are made. So I will see you there. Take care and ciao!